Section 1.1, Review and Preview. So this section is just a few things with terminology and just getting us started with statistics. Now we hear statistics every day. 90% of the high school graduating class is college bound. Polls report 48% of voters favor the Republican candidate. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Crest toothpaste. All of those are considered statistics. Once we find or calculate a statistics, then we use it to make further decisions or inferences. Now, during our study of statistics, we need to make sure that we understand some basic definitions. Individuals, that will be the object or people being studied. For example, it can be just a single voter in a poll. We'll talk about the group momentarily, but just an individual voter in a poll is considered an individual of the study, or a single antelope in a herd if we were interested in that, or a single bacteria in a culture. Once we identify the individual, we're interested in a variable, and a variable is a measurable characteristic of the individual being studied. So back to the voters, we might be interested in which candidate they prefer, maybe their race or their sex, etc. For the antelopes, we might be interested in the sex, the weight, the height, color, any of those attributes. Or for the bacteria, the color, the time it died, other things that might be of interest. Statistics in general is the method of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data. So that's the science of statistics. We hear the word data a lot, and data are collections of observations. And observations are just the variables that results of the variables that we're studying. So with the voters, the observations might be, how many voters are female, how many voters are male, things like that. Population, this is a word we hear a lot also referred to statistics. This is a collection of all individuals to be studied. A census is a collection of data from every member of the population. And then a sample is a subgroup of the population, of the members of the population. So we'll learn sometimes that we can't always measure or get observations from the entire population, so we might just have to deal with a smaller group from the population, and the information we get from that is called a sample.